to the show this week. Sorry so far. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Steven.
And we're bringing you glad tidings.
Once again, I'm carrying the team on my back.
That's right. Saddle up.
Saddle up, partner. Anyway, it's been a nice, busy 2 weeks. As you guys know, there was no episode last week.
Sorry, my
Work
bad.
was just...
Oops.
I don't want you to take the blame on this one. Work was just hectic. We got sent out of town, and then he got sent out of town again, and then again. So, and then we were going to do it a different day, but things just were too hectic. So
It just didn't work out.
we said 1 week hiatus, do us good. So now we're back
Yay!
and ready to go.
But to be honest with you, it really didn't do us that good.
No, it didn't, because we're back to the same old crap again.
The same old crap.
Yeah, the same old crap. I'm supporting breast cancer. What are you doing for the world today?
I can't say.
Why? Someone might steal your idea?
No. I just don't want to use foul language on camera.
Oh! You're saving a cow, riding the cowgirl?
No, not today.
I hope Mom doesn't watch this.
She's gonna watch this.
Of course.
Why do you think I said that?
Anyway.
Well, hey, you know what? Let's hop right into the sports scores.
Alright.
Or I should say just sports in general, because now we are talking about basketball.
Yes! Alright. We'll just go through the scores real quick, and then I have some news from the NFL even. Tennessee beat Pittsburgh. That was a pretty good game. And then Atlanta barely beat Oakland. Cleveland beat Cincinnati.
Well, don't just gloss over that first one there, champ.
Oh, I forgot. I saw. My bad. The Eagles lost to the Lions.
Oh my gosh.
But that's my news. The Eagles fired their defensive coordinator. Not that that's going to solve all our problems, but
Who's their defensive
Juan Castillo.
Oh.
So I guess it's the guy right underneath it, right underneath that dude that got the job for now anyway. But we still have to fix our turnovers. We have like 13 turnovers in 6 games, or maybe it's even more than that. I don't remember. But it's bull crap.
Yeah.
So I love my team. I'm sticking with them, but they need to do something. So Miami beat St. Louis. New York Jets clobbered the Indianapolis Colts. Tampa Bay beat Kansas City. Baltimore pulled one out over Dallas. I'm glad for that.
Bad news there, though.
Yes.
Ray Lewis out for the season now.
That was my other news.
Yeah.
So, I really didn't think that was a season-ending injury, though. But maybe it's just because he's so old. But
Possibly, but you gotta admit, him and Ed Reed, man. I mean, at their age, still doing what they do.
Yep.
Honestly, I bet he comes back next year. I don't think this is a retirement.
I think even if he were considering retirement, which I don't think he is, but I think he'd come back just because he didn't want to end his career like this.
Yeah.
So, Buffalo beat Arizona, so go Buffalo. I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Seattle pulled one out over New England. How's that for a win?
That was a pretty good game too.
Yep.
So.
Minnesota lost to Washington, which sucks because Washington's in my division, and I hate whenever somebody in my division wins.
You're gonna hate this next one.
Green Bay beat Houston. Aaron Rodgers, career day, 6 touchdowns. Just clobbered them, came back, and Houston was previously undefeated, and now they're not. So, good game last night, Denver and San Diego. Denver came back to win.
Dude, like I said off camera to you, and I'm saying it to everybody, regardless of what 2 teams played last night, that was an awesome game. I sat and watched that, and Broncos just, wow. I mean, they really pulled it out when they needed to, and now they're leading their division.
Yep.
So, good for them.
Good for them. Good for Peyton Manning, mostly. So, Next week.
Oh, wait a second. Really? Really? You gonna gloss over that too?
The Giants clobbered the crap out of the 49ers. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that score?
26-3.
26-3.
It don't matter how you start, it's how you finish. And San Francisco just wanted to give them something to talk about and then get clobbered in the playoffs. You know? So.
Yeah.
No, it was a good game by the Giants.
That was a great game.
So,
I think they're really coming on. I think they just need a little bit of a warm up. Hopefully they keep things up for the rest of the season.
We'll see. They're notorious for going 6-2 for the rest of the way.
We'll see. We'll see.
Anyway, I don't really know of any games that are really highlight games next week.
Highlight game: Washington versus the Giants.
That's not a highlight game.
Oh, that's a highlight game right there, pal.
Jeez. Actually, I do want to see what RG3 is going to do against
I was going to say, the Giants are notorious for falling to Washington.
I know.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Yep. That's about it, really.
For football.
Yeah. So we talked about the
NBA?
No, we're not to the NBA yet. Jeez. The Eagles firing their defense coordinator, and Ray Lewis being out for the rest of the season. That really sucks. I can't believe it. That's about it, really, for the NFL.
All right, that's it for your NFL. Let's go on to the NBA.
Let's go on to the NBA. So the Jazz beat the Lakers, and Enes Kanter's coming on. I guess he's been the beast of the preseason so far.
That'll be interesting to see what happens in the season.
As a matter of fact, they play him tonight, by the way.
Yeah, they actually play him 3 times.
Yeah, in the preseason.
I mean, wow.
Twice in the preseason, and then once on November 7th. In regular season.
I'll have to double check that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I will.
I have the app right here.
I have a schedule.
Same.
Producer's right there, pal. She's letting you know.
She's in on this.
That's right, especially when it's her favorite team.
Anyway, the Lakers are 0-3 in the preseason. I don't know what that's about because I haven't watched any of the games thus far. So
I'm wondering how much Kobe is involved in that.
he had 18 points against the Jazz.
Yeah.
But I mean, he is getting older, and they're talking about him considering retirement after this season. And that's probably just hype for the.
He has actually stated for a long time that he was going to retire after, I think he turned 32 or something like that. 32, 35, somewhere in there.
November 7th.
So.
Lakers at Utah.
Is it preseason though? Oh, you don't know? All right then.
It doesn't say.
Oh, my schedule does. We'll have more information on this next week. Anyway.
Aren't we supposed to have more information on a lot of things next week?
But of course.
Every week.
And then the Jazz play again tomorrow. They play the Clippers. So.
And they play the Clippers again on Saturday.
Still a formidable team.
Yeah, what he said. So, I don't really have much on the NBA just because it's just preseason and there's not much to go by. So, but the Jazz are doing pretty good.
You know, one thing about the NBA, they're making this big deal about the Brooklyn Nets with their new court and how it was supposed to be all special and that. With the lighting and the tint of the wood or something, it was supposed to really make things look really cool.
Yeah.
I watched some highlights of their game the other night. Didn't see anything special about their court. I was just like, you know, they were making a big deal about it on Sports Center, and I was just like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Fancy smashy about that. So I thought that was kind of dumb. They were making a big deal out of it, and there's really nothing special about it.
I'll have to check it out online or something and see what it's all about. I don't know, but yeah, that's about it on the whole NBA, just because. So.
And everything else we really don't care about.
Yeah, I do care about the Major League Baseball, but I'm starting to not care really because my team's gonna lose. So.
My team's already out, so
Your team was never in, dude.
Exactly. They really weren't.
So, but my team's only 2 losses away from being out, so. Yeah. Anyway, that's that for me for right now anyway.
In other sports news in the UFC, Anderson Silva crushed Stephan Bonner. There just seems to be no stopping Anderson Silva. I mean, that guy, he's just awesome. I hate him. I don't like him. But you cannot question the guy's abilities. I mean, Bonner was nailing him in the face, and he was just taking it just like he was toying with him. And then when he felt like it, he just reached out and knocked the dude out. Ended it in the first round, so.
Anderson Silva's a hug. What can I say?
It'll be interesting. See who his next opponent is, because they're talking about setting him and GSP up. So we'll see how that comes to fruition, because GSP has got another fight coming up here soon too. So we'll see if he stays dominant in his weight class or not. Other than that, I think that's probably sports, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so something I wanted to bring up this week was, I don't know how many of you out there on the internets saw this, but I happened to catch it on several sites. Saw it on Facebook, saw this on iFunny. There's a story out there about this girl. Her name's Amanda Todd. She's a little 15, 16-year-old girl that made a video that she put up on YouTube and talked about how she'd been bullied. And she made the video, and then she committed suicide. So she apparently got on the web, was doing some webcamming with some people, ended up getting on webcam with some guys and flashed her boobs to them. And then some things happened, and one of the guys, or some of the guys, started contacting her and saying, hey, we know where you live, we're going to make life miserable for you unless you show us your boobs again. And so she ended up moving towns and different things, and they kept coming back and finding her and spreading rumors about her at her different schools and different things. And basically she just ended up being bullied for quite a while, and then ended up taking her own life. I haven't read any stories on it as far as telling how she ended her life or anything like that. I mean, that's not the important part. The important part is her being bullied. And like I said, I actually first saw it on iFunny, which obviously it's not funny. But a lot of people were making fun of her on there. A couple of people were saying, well, why should she get attention when there's other kids out there that have committed suicide recently just for being normal kids? Well, she just happens to be one of the few that actually got out into the public eye with her story. And, I don't think that's any reason to hate on her. There's no reason for anybody to be bullying people like that, and to that extent, there's no reason for anybody to feel that they can't wake up tomorrow and be able to move on. They should not have to feel that suicide is the only way out. I know I've talked about it several times here on the show at different points, and I feel strongly about it. Suicide is not an option, and it shouldn't be an option for anybody. There are so many other options out there. Talk to your parents, talk to your friends. If you don't have friends, again, go back to your parents. Talk to school counselors, teachers, whoever you have to. Try and get some help. There's so many different ways to get help out there that, again, just shouldn't be an option. So just want to throw out my anti-bullying rant there.
Good job.
You know, if you need to, hit us up. We'll definitely talk with you about it. And, you know, we'll break out our baseball bats and come find your bullies.
I prefer crowbars.
Well, you know, we'll do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a baseball bat if that's all I had.
I wouldn't either. It's just, you know, it's fun to wield the bat.
I agree.
I think I still have one somewhere.
I got a few of them. One more thing about sports, although it's kind of entertainment news, unless you need to continue.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The Super Bowl, I'm glad to say, might actually be good this year, the halftime show. Because I have to say that the halftime show has sucked the last couple of years.
I don't know why you're looking at me. Go ahead.
Beyonce is going to be doing it.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's if you're a fan of Beyonce.
Yeah, I guess you do have to be. I'm just saying. I mean,
To the left,
okay.
to the left.
To the
the
left,
left, to the
everything in a box you go to the left or something like that. Anyway, I'm just saying, the last couple of if you love it, then you should put ring on it. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Beyonce. I don't like all of her music or anything.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a fan either. It just.
But I'm just saying, compared to the last few years, it's going to be decent, if not more than that. Because
Tell me one halftime show that's ever really been just knocked down, drag out, awesome.
I couldn't, to be honest with you.
I couldn't either.
Even that wasn't good. Seeing saggy boobs by Janet Jackson.
Everybody hates some portion of the halftime show.
Well, yeah, but who doesn't hate any portion of any concert?
Exactly. To be honest with you, I like the Black Eyed Peas.
I hated it.
I thought they did an okay job.
Boo.
I'm like the only person out there. Though.
Yeah,
honestly.
you are. You're all alone in that, bud.
I don't care. See? There you go.
Oh,
No, they're off
freak.
tune. They're way off tune last year.
Jeez.
What is there? How often are any live acts off tune? Quite often.
No,
And if you're a fan of Chelsea lately, you should probably watch it. Or if you're a fan of Sandra Bullock. Because she strips.
Pixelated.
It doesn't matter.
It's pixelated.
Oh, you seen it?
No. I read about it.
Liar!
I saw the headline.
Anyway, that's all I have.
I really don't have any entertainment news right now.
Oh, freak.
Yeah, there's really no entertainment news. So, that I have. Sorry.
Alright, for you who care, jazz season starts Halloween night against Dallas here at home. Go out and support them.
Thank you, me.
Thanks to our producer, although she's been known to be around before.
The only reason why I really know is because the game is going to be here and we're going to be in Vegas. And I wanted to go.
Vegas, baby! That's going to be so fun.
Heck yeah.
Amy and I are going to be having so much more fun.
I'm
at
gonna
the
take.
jazz game.
I'm gonna have to just take the camera with me and just take it up and set it in the back of the room. Cause I'll probably be sleeping.
No.
Oh man. No, we'll see. Vegas is supposed to be good though. But before Vegas and Halloween night comes October 26th. It's a Friday night. Everybody should be free that night to go and see.
Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion.
Exactly.
That's Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion.
At Five Monkeys. It's
Yes.
going to be a Halloween party. They ask that you come dressed as your favorite gunslinger, hence the cowboy hats, or at least the cowboy and cowgirl.
Mine's a cowboy hat. I told you I'm just supporting breast cancer.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Jeez.
But definitely show up. It's going to be a good time. We're definitely going to be there. Some of us, if not all of us. And it's going to be a great time.
I was thinking of going as a newborn.
Well, you do what you got to do.
Alright.
I've got a good idea. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to bring it all to fruition to make my costume. So.
And don't be hanging out with us if you're going to be naked.
Who said anything about naked? I said a newborn.
He'll be in a freaking diaper. He'll have his umbilical cord hanging off, though. You gonna have an umbilical cord?
Yeah, I'll have an umbilical cord with scissors at the end of it.
There you go. There you go.
Address to the Five Monkeys, by the way, is 7th East, 4800 South in Murray.
And I do believe the show is going to start around 7 o'clock. Again, I'm not sure. I'm never sure. I should always come prepared to the show, but you know, we're dysfunctional here. So amongst other things,
our own little family.
But you know, like I said, we're going to be there. We'll look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be a great time. I think other than that, that's probably about it for this week.
I'm thinking so. Well, 2 weeks of not doing a show, and we still don't have anything. What's up with that, man?
I am going to be very prepared for next week.
I've heard this before.
Yeah, shut up.
Maybe if our dog didn't go to jail today.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if my dog had not jumped the fence or however in the heck she got out and went to jail, I would have been better prepared for this evening. But after spending $75 on that mutt, plus another 10 to register her within 14 days, otherwise we're going to get a fine for that too.
Check out KSL.com if you're looking for a dog.
New puppy.
You might see a cockapoo on there. If I was going to get rid of her, we would not have gone and got her tonight. So I don't think we'd get
that's
rid
what
of
I'd
her.
say too.
He blamed it on Bandit while we went and got her.
No, well, I did, but sorry, she's got a soft spot in my heart.
Well, that's it for this week. I'm Steven.
This is Aaron. We'll catch you next time.